I eventually knew this ridiculous amount of cobble would come in handy. Alright, hopefully that should be enough. We'll find out. Okay, now we are going to start bridging over the Red Mist, over to the Red Mist Beckons. I brought some Ender Pearls too to save on time in case I eventually get a visual on the wool box. I might just be able to skip a bunch of bridging and go straight on over to it. But this is going to be pretty tedious, so I'm probably going to cut a lot of it out and just bring you in when it's important. Bit higher each time. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Looks like there's light down there. Oh, I see glowstone. Is it possible something's down there? I'm gonna check and see. Okay. This is bad. Whew! That could have been a lot worse. Oh, come on! Whew! That was close. Oh, awesome. Well, that was a waste of my time. But you never know until you check. Okay, this is a problem. Whew! Whew, that was close. That was really close. I didn't have anything built as a ledge to protect me there. Oh! Oh, hello! Oh, shit! That was no big deal, really. I mean, I'd already... The gold armor was pretty much toast at that point anyway. So... yeah. Just one more death to add to the count. Oh. It was you, wasn't it? I'm blaming you. Come on. That's right. Know your role, son. Know your role. Oh no! I was holding down shift. What the hell? Alright. I would like to note for the record that that last death, that was some bullshit. That's what that was. Some utter and complete bullshit. Oh, come on. Oh, this is garbage. Absolute garbage. Okay. Oh boy. Why don't we... Whoa! Oh! Okay. Okay, we're not gonna rush it this time. I was rushing before, I was getting impatient, I was making some stupid mistakes. We're not gonna do that this time. We are gonna take it nice and slow and easy. Okay, gotta make it into my little cage quickly. For some reason... Okay, you know what? I'd rather be on fire than actually... Come on, don't die, seriously. Okay. Oh. Oh! Whoa. Crap. The one time I don't take a shovel. Well, at least it's keeping me safe. I want to make sure my exit's covered before I go after the wool. Come on. Good. Oh, excellent. It's giving me a path down. I couldn't have worked out better. I'm only going to take half. Oh. Oh. What's over there? That interests me. There's a diamond, but there's something crazy going on over there. I'm gonna have to check that out, even though I now have all the wool. Okay. This is a problem. Okay, need to move quick. No! There we go. Whew! Run! Just boot her. Ha 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 ha! Victory! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. We have 3 wool. Bam! The green. Bam! The red. And double bam! The black. And with that, there it is. The whole monument. Now complete. It's a beautiful sight. Look at that. Wonderful. Alright. Well, I'll bring you back to the base now. and show you the tree, I guess. And then we'll wrap everything up, and I'll give my thoughts on the map, and I guess that'll be it. Alright, welcome back. Before we go on to the tree, I didn't forget about this area on the far side of the Red Mist Beckons. I did want to check out to see what was over here, even though, you know, I've beaten the map. I'm still kind of curious to see what kind of treasure Vex put over here. So, apart from a ridiculous amount of diamond, up here, I took out a blaze spawner. We have potions low, wildfire, center of chaos, I've seen these before, and rockbane, the mountain's foe. Both of these are fairly useless to me now, but ooh, efficiency 5, unbreaking 4, fortune 3. You know what, I'm going to take them anyway. In case I ever decide to just play around in the map, those will be pretty good. Those will come in handy. Probably would have come in handy somewhere else too, not quite sure where. Most of this place was bedrock, but yeah, so that's what was over here. Oh, hello. So that was what, that is what is over here. Come on, there we go. And I'll meet you over at the tree. And we are back one last time in this season of Minecraft Battles. As you can see, my index has now been completed, and I will show you the tree. Now, as I mentioned before, I didn't really need the space because, well, I pretty much only needed those first 3 levels for chests. So the only reason I really decided to finish this tree was twofold. One, because at the beginning of the season, of course, I had set out to make a tree house, a large giant tree, and so that's what I did. And the second one, of course, is this is obviously an adventure map playthrough series, Minecraft Battles, but I know a lot of people who watch Minecraft, they do like to watch people build things as well, and some people, you know, watch it to see what people can build. So it's a little something for that crowd as well. So without further ado, I give you Heaven Tree. So yeah, there it is. I mean, all of this pretty much was placed by hand, with the exception of a few trees in the middle, the core trees that you saw that I was growing earlier in the season, but pretty much everything else, block for block, all placed by hand. So don't ask how long it took. I'd rather not think about it, but here it is, and we'll take a closer look in it here in a few minutes, but I think I'll do a couple sweeping angles first. Alright, we're back and we're inside the tree, and I guess I'll show you the new levels and, you know, just what I did inside. I actually already recorded this once and showed the inside. There wasn't a whole lot on any of the levels above here, and then I had it all rendered and ready to go and up to upload, but part of the render didn't render properly, and then I had a suggestion from one of my viewers, one of the comments from Minecraft Tut, made a suggestion on what I could do with some of the extra space, and I thought it was a good idea, so I went ahead and did that, and just decided to re-record this whole bit. So this is my second take doing this area, and so as you can see, I've already shown here, the 4th level, once before. And not a whole lot has changed here. It's still pretty much the same. A lot of extra space, a lot of empty space. But the next few levels, I did do a bit of something with the 6th level. This is the 5th level. Now we're well into the inside of the big expansion on the tree there on the outside, into the big upper branches, the canopy of the tree. As you can see, not a whole lot going on in this big chamber, but I'm sure it could be used for something if I, you know, decide to do more in this map. But it's beaten, and I'm gonna, you know, move on. As you can see, obviously did quite a bit of expansion. That's the ladder that goes back down to the level below. Another little small chamber in here. And that also has a another stairway that goes out into the hall here. And then the 6th level, and this is where I took up the suggestion. This level was pretty massive, and again, I didn't have any use for it initially. So I went ahead and I've made a Chamber of Failure. And this chamber chronicles all my deaths through the map. So here we have deaths 1 to 12 this way, and 13 to 24 this way. I really like this idea, so I think I might actually make a Chamber of Failure in my future maps too. Actually, I think I might build this room into all my future spots as I go. So as you can see, I did develop a system for this. How I do it is the top line of the sign has the death number followed by the episode it occurred in, and then also the area I died in, and then in brackets at the bottom any additional comments I might have. Now, I also color-coded the stands of the blocks for each type of death. So for falling deaths, I use lapis lazuli to represent the sky and the void. So that's a falling death. Starvation is sand. Mobs are represented by mossy cobble, because you find that in the dungeons. This one's a little concealed. There we go. Skeletons, yes, in Cloud 9. And then, so yeah, we have more mobs here. That was a Grand Armada. I got killed by mobs on some of the boats a few times. More falling. And then, more stuff in the Grand Armada. Grand Armada was pretty tricky, actually. And so while I'm actually showing these, I guess I can talk about the different areas too. So Classic Sky, really like that area, really like the opening. Vex did a great job with the opening area in the map, really enjoyed it, had a lot of fun there. The 2 wolves that were found there, you know, it was good. It was a nice mix of survival and exploration, so I really enjoyed that. Sky Garden, same thing. I enjoyed Sky Garden for the most part. It was fun. Cloud 9 was the first tedious area in the map. Each intersection had one area that was just a little too big and tedious. I mean, I'm all for big areas. Obviously, the maps I'm doing after this are all about having large, sweeping landscapes. But yeah, you know, they're broken up and, you know, with other things, you know, points of interest that are interspersed throughout the area. Whereas Cloud 9, you know, there was the beginning, then a bunch of clouds, and then the end. With nothing in between, so that was a little rough. Grand Armada was a lot of fun, but you know, falling, I find it to be the most annoying and brutal way to die in this game. And just Grand Armada, I had some problems with that. So I mean, I have a bit of bitterness towards the area, but as an actual area, it was a lot of fun. and I really enjoyed the captainship. That was a good time. So then over here, that brings us to oh, more Grand Armada. As you can see, yeah, I did have some problems here, and then we're on to intersection 2. Now on intersection 2, we had a few areas. Ghost Town, obviously, was a lot of fun. Only died once there from mobs. Now, there was quite a bit to do there, and I mean, yeah, the design of the area was a little clunky, and I mean, Vex has certainly improved since then. I've seen certainly his other maps that he's done since Infernal Sky II, and you know, his building templates have improved quite a bit. But it was still a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to explore, so I enjoyed that. Shredded Sky, really pretty area, really well designed that way, but again, like Cloud 9, it was a little tedious at times because, you know, you had the beginning of the area and then it was just torch spamming and bridging for like an hour and a half until I got to the tower at the end. So, same kind of thing. If there had been like a couple other little things along the way to break it up, would have been a lot more fun, I think. But it was still very, very pretty area. I can say at least. I enjoyed the look of it. Under Sky, not a lot to be said. Your standard void fog maze that led to the Nether. The Nether itself, pretty fun. The brown wool, of course, was a gimme. Not a lot to say there. The creepy creeper castle, and I think here we have our a new block. Traps, I'll be using obsidian blocks as my standard block on future chambers of fail that I build in my houses in other maps. But yeah, so the creepy creeper castle, a lot of fun. You know, red and black wool. They're always fun to get in any Vex map that I've played. So no big surprises there in how enjoyable it was, and the difficulty curve was fairly consistent for this map, which I have to say I did find easier than some of Vex's other maps. And I mean, having read on the forums, yeah, it is meant to be one of his easier maps. I mean, in the end, I never even used any of my diamond tools, really. I mean, since I've beaten the map, I've harvested a few resources here and there with these, but never had to use any diamond swords or diamond tools, really. There was no lava on the map, or lava. I didn't notice that until the very end. I didn't even miss it. That's how easy some of the parts of the map were. I mean, most of these deaths come from falling. There's a lot of blue here, as you can see. Lava wouldn't have helped me there. So yeah, a lot of, you know, not a lot of lava on the map, or none at all, really. And so, yeah, I mean, I pretty much just powered through it with, you know, basic iron tools and leather armor, and I didn't have many problems. The last area, of course, did give me a few problems. The Red Mist, as you can see, some more falling deaths, and that area was a little frustrating and marks the third and final tedious area on the map. We had the wool at the end, and then again the beginning, and it was just bridging with nothing in between. Even that point of interest with all the glowstone and the diamond and those, you know, powerful items, that was actually past the wool, rather than being put in between the wool and the beginning, maybe off to the side as an optional bridge area you can get to before the wool. I think that would have made the Red Mist area a little more interesting, at least, than having everything stuck right at the end of the bridging section. And finally, the last wonderful, beautiful death, the one that nearly made me lose my mind. And also the other last block. This is for nether mobs. So blazes and ghasts get a nether block, whereas creepers, skeletons, zombies, and spiders will get a mossy cobblestone block when it comes to deaths. So that is the Chamber of Failure, and most of my thoughts on the map. I'll bring you up to the last area here and show you what I've got on the top, and then I guess that'll pretty much be it for this map. So yeah, as you can see on the top, I have built a garden. I'm still in the process of kind of building it up and adding more reeds to it here and there. But we have some waterfalls here, a little bit of wheat, but mostly I wanted to go with some nice sand. I think it goes nicely with the green, the leaves, and the reeds, the paler green. I think this, you know, using the standard texture pack, this is one of the nicer combinations I could come up with for this garden here on the top level. So yeah, I have a garden sitting on top here. Also, and I'm going to brighten it up in editing, so hopefully you can see it, because I didn't realize it at the time, but my settings were on moody when I showed you the tree from outside. But I have glowstone put in on the tops of all of the trees here, hidden by the leaves on this level, and on the level directly below us on the 5th level too, I have glowstone inside some of the trees just over on top of the wood, because the leaf blocks are obviously opaque, so the light does shine through a bit, and it just adds a bit of highlighting certain parts of the tree, and I think it really adds to the garden and the Chamber of Failure at nighttime. So anyway, that's it. All of this, as mentioned, was built by hand. It took quite a while. Not quite sure exactly how long. I can't quite remember. Somewhere in the vicinity of 12.5 hours to do all the hand stuff. That doesn't include the time that the tree grew on its own and placing the saplings. But yeah, since I've gotten shears, it was a little over 12.5 hours. I went through over 22 pairs of shears at least. Can't quite remember exactly how many. And over 30 plus stacks of leaf blocks. Again, lost track. And then a full 6 stacks of wood to build all the branches that are hidden throughout here as well. So it was a lot of blocks to build this, but I think it was worth it. This is definitely the biggest project I have built to date, and perhaps I'll do something like this again in another adventure map. Certainly, I will be building large structures like this in my Traps and Towers series, which I'm hoping to get off the ground sooner rather than later. Still not sure exactly what I'm going to do for, in terms of the 1.2 lighting stuff. I may just keep 2 separate jars and play my adventure map in 1.1, and then I don't know, maybe do Traps and Towers on 1.2 with the lighting mod, the Lights Out mod. But I mean, the Lights Out mod I think is only, you use it only for the bedrock stuff. So the regular lighting glitches that are in 1.2 I think still persist anyway. But they may not be as big of a deal for my standard survival map Let's Play, because I mean, the difficulty isn't as dependent on lighting. The occasional lighting glitch isn't as big a deal as it is on a CTM map, where a single lighting glitch inside an area might, you know, really make that area quite a bit easier. So in that case, yeah, I may keep 2 separate jar files and do 1.1 for adventure maps, and that way I might be able to start my Traps and Tower series a little sooner. Or maybe Mojang will actually, you know, get around to fixing the lighting problem in the near future. So one way or the other, we'll see what happens, and I'll get that off the ground pretty soon. And so with that, I guess that will conclude this map, and I'll see you next time. Huh. That was a weird sound. That was weird thunder. Didn't sound normal at all. Oh god! Oh god, the house is on fire. The house is on fire. Okay. Okay. I gotta... Okay, no, I can't go that way. Shit. Okay. Okay, we gotta get up to the top. Maybe I can use the water as a water elevator. Yes, okay, the water's pouring down. Oh, I knew I heard thunder. God damn it. Ah, it was friggin... Ah, okay. This is good. This is good. I need to... Oh god, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Gotta get up the ladder. Get up the ladder. Okay. Okay. Okay, in case I fall. Okay, I've got cobble. Good, I've got cobble. In case I need it. Oh god, I'm on fire. Okay, here we go. Wait, what's over here? Oh god, I'm still on fire. Oh. What's going on over here? What's... Ah! What the hell? Oh god! Okay, I'm on fire. That'll go out. That'll go out. Oh, my house. My tree. Heaven tree. Heaven tree is... It's gone. Oh god. This is weird though. I don't remember this portal being here. I didn't... where the hell did it come from? This room was empty. This room was completely empty. I just... Alright, well, never look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess. It's as good an exit strategy as any, so here we go. What? This isn't the Nether. What the heck? Huh. Well, I'll be. Could have used this rain a few minutes ago. Oh, hello. Uh-oh.